MCQs, multiple choice questions. These questions are considered to be the most dangerous and the most challenging because you do not know when and how institute would change your fate by asking certain complicated questions, or many a times questions are not complicated, but we need to understand the depth in such a level that the alternatives are very, very, very tricky. So regular practice is the only thing that can help us with these type of questions. So come on, let's focus on MCQs today, and today's MCQs would focus on standard 706 and 710. We'll begin SA 710 today. Okay. So the first question on the screen, question 676. Yes, let me remind you. So if any of you does not have the PDF of the MCQs we are discussing, you can go to the Telegram channel, the link of which has been provided to you in the description box, and you can download the PDF from the Telegram channel. Okay. So the first question for the day, question number 676. SA 706 deals with, okay, so SA 706, my dear friends, deals with what? Come on, let's recollect SA 706. SA 706 broadly deals with what kind of opinion? Any opinion? No, that is SA 700 and 705. SA 700 speaks with unmodified opinion. 705 speaks about qualified, adverse and disclaimer opinion. SA 706 deals with emphasis of matter paragraph and other matter paragraph in the independent auditor's report. Okay? Yes. Let's quickly go ahead to the next question. The role of SA 706 comes into picture when the auditor wants to communicate additional matters in the auditor's report when the auditor considers it necessary to. So what is the question all about? The question is saying that the auditor wants to communicate additional matters. Okay, so what would he consider? He would consider, okay, option A, draw users' attention to a matter or matters presented or disclosed in the financial statements that are fundamental to users' understanding of the financial statements. So alternative A is saying that the auditor would disclose, yes, would communicate additional matters under SA 706 to draw users' attention or to increase the communicative value, yes, with respect to matters related to financial statements. And option B says, draw users' attention to a matter or matters other than those presented or disclosed in the financial statements, like relevant to audit, auditor's responsibility, or the auditor's report. Now we have seen that SA 706 speaks about emphasis of matter paragraph and other matter paragraph. Emphasis of matter paragraph is related to those items which are directly linked to the financial statements, and other matter paragraph deals with those items which are not directly related to financial statements. So here in this particular standard, we deal with both kinds of items. So here the ideal answer should be C, both of the above. Further, emphasis of matter paragraph is inserted separately in the auditor's report, included in the opinion para, annexed separately with the audit report. Now if we see alternative A and C, there's a slight of confusion amongst the alternative A and C, right? B cannot be the answer because emphasis of matter paragraph has to be written separately. Okay, yes. So now if we say it is inserted or annexed, annexed means joined separately, or whether it is a part of the audit report, it is a part of the audit report. So it is inserted separately in the auditor's report, not just annexed separately with the auditor's report. Let's go ahead to the next question. Emphasis of matter paragraph covers the matters that are presented or disclosed in the financial statements other than those presented or disclosed in the financial statements, both A and B. Whenever in the alternative there is the option of all of the above, both of the above, there is a certain kind of a tickling in the student's stomach. Okay, yes, so certainly all of the above would be the answer or both would be the answer. There is nothing of such sort. Whenever such alternatives appear, that means you have to be extra careful. Okay, emphasis of matter paragraph speaks only of those matters which are presented or disclosed in the financial statements. So here A should be the right answer. Whereas whenever we speak about other matter paragraph, it covers the matters, yes, which are other than those presented in the financial statements. Further, if the emphasis of matter paragraph is included in the auditor's report, the audit report is Come on, tell me, my dear students. If emphasis of matter paragraph is present, does it mean that we are modifying the audit report? Does it mean that the the financial statements do not present a true and fair view? No, nothing of this sort. Okay, via emphasis of matter paragraph, we are only increasing the communicative value. We are trying to attract users' attention to certain items which are directly related to the financial statements. So here, the alternative is what? Not modified in respect of the matter emphasized. Let's go ahead to the next question. 682. If the auditor expects to include EOM paragraph in an audit report, then he shall communicate the same too. It should be communicated to whom? Yes, the boss's boss, the highest authority, that is, those charged with governance. If an auditor finds uncertainty relating to the future outcome of an exceptional litigation or a regulatory action, then it should be disclosed in. Come on, tell me, my dear friends. Okay, now there is an uncertainty related to the future outcome. It is a future outcome, something that has been, yes, disclosed as a contingency in the notes of the financial statements. Yes or no? Right? So here it is a contingency. So adverse opinion, qualifying opinion is never the option. We are only drawing the user's attention because sometimes regulatory actions, litigations are so huge that they can either make a company or break a company. Okay? Yes. So here we would be expressing this particular matter, drawing users' attention by mentioning it in emphasis of matter paragraph. Other standards on auditing requiring emphasis of matter paragraph in audit report. Yes, we have seen under SA210. Yes, we have to mention it in the EOM paragraph. Also SA560, certain subsequent events. SA800 also. So all of the above is the answer. Let's go ahead further. Identify as to which of the following option will be appropriate. Okay, no problem. To the respective statement, taking into consideration the concept of pervasiveness. Okay, yes, to the concept of pervasiveness. A misstatement that affects many items. Okay, alternative A, not confined to specific elements, accounts, or items of financial statements. Alternative B, if so confined, represent a substantial portion. Option C, in relation to disclosure, are fundamental to users' understanding. D, none of the above. Now here if you see, they are speaking about pervasiveness. That means it is affecting, yes, all the items. It is affecting all the items. So here disclosure, C cannot be the option certainly. Okay. Here substantial portion, we cannot just say substantial portion. We have to see that it is not confined at all. Yes, to specific elements, accounts, or items of the financial statements. Next question. Examples where emphasis of matter paragraph will be included in the audit report. Come on, tell me. Yes, emphasis of matter paragraph will be included in relation to what? Amalgamation. Does it affect financial statements? Yes. Changes in accounting policies? Yes. Prior period items? Yes. So all of the above is the answer. Examples where other matter paragraph will be included and same alternatives are there. Yes, these alternatives in case of amalgamation, changes in accounting policies, prior period items, they need to be mentioned in emphasis of matter paragraph and not in OM paragraph. So none of the above would be the answer. Next question. Examples when other matter paragraph will be included in audit report. Come on. Some branches were audited by other auditors. No audit was conducted. Last year's audit was conducted by someone else. Yes, all these 3 points speak about audit, auditor's responsibilities, audit report. So these would be mentioned in other matter paragraphs. So the answer here would be all of the above. Okay. Yes, all of the above. Further, let's go to the next question. When the auditor expects to include emphasis of matter paragraph or other matter paragraph in the audit report, the auditor shall communicate the management the fact and the expected wordings of such paragraph. Absolutely, yes. The auditor needs to first communicate it to the management, TCWG, those charged with governance, and then he needs to finalize the presentation in the audit report. So these are all the MCQs on SA706. Further, the MCQs speak about SA710, which we shall be continuing in the next session. Thank you, my dear friends. Keep learning and keep practicing so that we shall be able to reach wherever we have to.